We see plenty of collections on this show. Whether a hobby or a lifelong pursuit, the practice of collecting can be traced back to the Egyptians. But it became popular in the 16th century, with scholars gathering unusual items and displaying them in cabinets of curiosities for people to enjoy. Here's a test for you at home. Take a look at this curious collection. Everyday items, the odd antique, some food and even some medicine. So what do all of these objects have in common? Have you worked it out yet? Well, every single one of them started out life as a seed. And today I'm at a place where these little guys are treated. Plants provide us with food, fibre, shelter, medicine, fuel, and the air that we breathe. With around 1 in 5 plant species threatened with extinction, seed banks preserve the world's plants for the future. The Millennium Seed Bank on the Wakehurst estate has worked with partner institutions around the world to collect more than 2 billion seeds. I'm meeting scientist and senior research leader Eleanor Bremen to find out how it all works. So Eleanor, tell me all about the Millennium Seed Bank, what goes on here and what's the general aim, the ethos?
So we have a growing collection of wild plant seeds here, and they come from all around the world, and it's really important to stop these things going extinct in the wild. Over the last 20 years, we've worked with international partners and now have banked more than 16% of the world's flora.
So I imagine there are a huge number of seeds here. Are we talking billions?
Yeah, there's over 2 billion seeds in this seed vault. It's the most biodiverse place on the planet.
I believe there's a beautiful seed here with a beautiful story.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you about the Wollemi Pine.
Okay.
This species, it was thought to be extinct. It was only known from the fossil record, and the records came from the time of the dinosaurs.
How was it discovered here in modern day?
Well, there was a ranger in New South Wales, Australia, called David Noble, and back in 1994, he was out hiking in the Blue Mountains in Australia, and he discovered this tree, which he recognised from the fossil record, and realised that it was rediscovered. And so he collected seeds, and they started up a programme called Wollemi Pine International to help conserve that species going forward.
And do you have some of those Wollemi seeds here at the seed bank?
Yeah, we have them banked.
So should we use the Wollemi seed? Should we focus on it to see how this process goes from beginning to end?
Yeah, let me show you what we do here at the seed bank.
Yeah, please
you can take a little tour around.
Okay, through an airlock.
Yep,
so
into
what's
the
going
dry
on
room.
in here?
So this is our dry room, because if you dry seeds down, they're going to have a much longer storage life, tens to hundreds of years in our seed vault. Each crate will have material from a different country, a different partner in it, and so we get deliveries pretty much every week. We then X-ray a portion of the seeds. They might have not formed the seed material inside, or it could have been eaten if it had been infested by some kind of insect.
Once you've been through all of those processes then, drying and X-raying and weighing, etc., what happens next?
So then we take them and bank them in the vault.
Under the building lie vast storage vaults. And these refrigerated rooms house the precious collection of seeds. Minus 20 in there?
Yeah, it's really cold. But here they are.
Perfectly preserved then.
They are perfectly preserved. And this is the seed of the Wollemi Pine.
How unusual thin.
No, they're beautiful.
That's amazing.
We're very privileged to hold this really special collection here.
And then that begs the question, you have the seeds, we know the tree still exists. Have you been able to plant them?
Well, there is one more thing that I'd like to show you.
So it's out into the rain for the final part of this amazing story.
So this is the Wollemi Pine, and it's grown from seeds that we had in storage. They grew the saplings, and now we've planted them out here.
It's a really attractive species of pine, isn't it? And to think it was on the very brink. It's an amazing, amazing thing to see, and a great example of the work that you do here at the Millennium Seed Bank. So Eleanor, thank you so much for showing me around. Time now to leave the pines behind and to see if our teams will grow any profits as we head to the auction.